Tiger, solo executioner. No backup, no pride, no witnesses. A tiger doesn't announce dominance, it enforces it. One-on-one, up close, personal, built heavier than a lion wrapped in camouflage that dissolves into jungle shadow, the tiger hunts like a ghost with bones. It doesn't roar to intimidate. It waits until its prey realizes it's already too late. A single leap can shatter a spine. A single bite can crush a windpipe. This is raw, solitary violence refined by evolution. Tigers don't chase long. They calculate. Failure means starvation, so every movement matters. That's why they sometimes target humans, not out of preference, out of desperation. Predictable prey is easy prey. The tiger's weakness is isolation. Injury equals death. There is no safety net in solitude. Lion, power by numbers. The lion doesn't hunt alone. It rules by delegation. Power, in its laziest and most effective form. A male lion looks like royalty wrapped in muscle, but the real danger lives in the pride. Females move like coordinated shadows, cutting off escape routes with quiet precision. When the attack happens, it's not fast. It's overwhelming. Teeth clamp the throat, lungs collapse, panic ends. Lions don't need venom or speed records. They weaponized cooperation. That's why their roar travels kilometers. It's not sound. It's a warning that territory already belongs to someone who doesn't need to prove it. But power that relies on numbers has limits. When a pride fractures, when age dulls reaction time, even a king becomes vulnerable. The lion's strength isn't just muscle, it's structure. Remove that, and the crown cracks. Cheetah, speed with a deadline. Speed enters the room when the cheetah moves, and then immediately leaves. The cheetah is a biological contradiction, built for acceleration, not endurance. Claws dulled for traction, spine engineered like a loaded spring, lungs and heart oversized for oxygen debt, 0 to full sprint in seconds. But after that, fragile. A cheetah kills by velocity, not force. It trips prey mid-sprint, suffocates quickly, and eats fast, before stronger predators arrive to steal the reward. Cheetahs don't roar, they chirp. Dominance isn't their game. Survival is. Speed alone isn't power. It's a gamble. Lose momentum, and the hunter becomes prey. The adaptive killer. The leopard doesn't gamble. It steals certainty. Smaller than lions and tigers, but more adaptable than both. Leopards hunt anything, anywhere, day or night. Trees become storage lockers, carcasses dragged upward, away from competitors. This cat doesn't need brute strength, it needs options. The attack is silent, weight drops from above, jaws crush the skull. No chase, no warning. Leopards survive where others fail because they don't specialize. They improvise. Near humans, that flexibility turns dangerous. Leopards learn routines, paths, blind spots. When prey disappears, villages become alternatives. Their weakness is size. When confronted directly, retreat keeps them alive. Pride would get them killed. Jaguar, the skull breaker. The bite that ignores armor. Jaguars don't suffocate prey, they puncture skulls. Canines driven straight through bone, directly into the brain. It's not brutality, it's efficiency. Evolved for dense forests and swamps where grappling matters more than sprinting. Jaguars swim, jaguars ambush. Jaguars kill crocodilians like they're disposable. That alone should explain the fear. They don't rush, they position. One mistake from prey ends the encounter instantly. Humans rarely see jaguars until it's too late to matter. Their weakness isn't strength, it's habitat loss. Remove the jungle, and even the perfect ambush predator runs out of places. to vanish. Snow leopard. Gravity as a weapon. High altitude rewrites the rules. Thin air, steep cliffs, zero room for error. Snow leopards don't chase across plains. They drop from mountains like consequences. Long tails balance impossible leaps. Thick fur erases them into ice and stone. They hunt animals that already mastered falling terrain. One slip means death. Snow leopards know exactly where to wait. They avoid humans obsessively, not from fear, from calculation. Attention brings retaliation. Their greatest threat isn't prey, it's exposure. As isolation disappears, invisibility becomes harder to maintain. Puma, the ghost of human territory. The puma belongs everywhere. Forests, deserts, mountains, suburbs. It adapts without permission. A precise hunter with a surgical bite to the neck. Spinal cord severed. Lights out. Pumas don't roar. They scream. And when that sound cuts through darkness, it doesn't warn. It unsettles. They follow humans without being seen. Study joggers. Memorize trails. Attacks are rare, but when they happen, they're deliberate. The puma's weakness is underestimation. People forget it exists until it reminds them. Lynx and bobcat. Quiet balance, keepers not legendary. Not dramatic, still lethal. Smaller wildcats built for precision. Snowshoe hares never stand a chance. Thick paws act like natural snowshoes. Eyes tuned for low light. They don't dominate ecosystems loudly. They regulate them, quietly. Remove them, and prey populations explode. Disease spreads. Starvation follows. Even small predators matter when they kill just enough. Across every wild cat, the pattern repeats. They don't hunt out of cruelty. They hunt because evolution doesn't reward mercy. The danger begins when boundaries blur, when forests shrink, when prey disappears, when intelligence meets desperation. Wild cats don't invade human space. Human space expands into theirs. These cats aren't failures of evolution. They are its final exam. And now the real question isn't which wild cat is the strongest. It's which one stayed in your head the longest. Tell me in the comments which wildcat you believe is the most dangerous, not on paper, but in the real world. And if you want even darker, subscribe. What comes next makes these predators look merciful.